It was a bright Monday morning at Westbrook Airport. Birds flew over the runway. The sky was clear and blue, a perfect day to fly. Flight 306 was ready for takeoff to Lisbon. Inside were 142 people, business travelers, families, and a few children on vacation. No one knew. This flight would never arrive. Captain Alan Reeves sat in the pilot's seat, confident, calm, and respected. He had flown for more than 20 years. Beside him was First Officer Dana Cole, young, smart, and eager to learn. "Engines stable. All systems green," Dana said. "Good," Captain Reeves replied. "Let's give them a smooth flight." The control tower spoke through the radio. "Flight 306, cleared for takeoff, runway 14 left." Reeves smiled. "Cleared for takeoff, runway 14 left." Engines roared. Wheels rolled faster and faster. Then the nose lifted. The plane soared into the sky. Everything looked perfect. Passengers smiled, kids pointed at the clouds. But only 2 minutes later, something changed. The plane climbed too steeply. Dana frowned. "Captain, pitch angle's too high." Reeves grabbed the controls. "I've got it." Warning lights flashed red. A loud alarm screamed through the cockpit. "Push the nose down," Reeves shouted. "I'm trying," Dana cried. "It's not responding." The cockpit filled with panic. The engines sputtered. And then, silence. The jet dropped from the sky. Flash. Boom. And Flight 306 disappeared into the forest, just 2 miles from the airport. Not a single person survived. Days later, investigators searched the wreckage. They found burned metal, torn seats, and shattered glass, but one thing stood out. The black box, the tiny orange recorder that captured every word spoken before the crash. When the team pressed play, they heard calm voices at first. "Checklist complete," said Reeves. "All good," Dana replied. Then, after 10 seconds, another voice. A deep, calm voice, one no one could identify. The voice said quietly, "Are you ready?" The investigators looked at each other in shock. "Who was that?" On the recording, Reeves sounded startled. "What are you doing here?" he shouted. The unknown man replied, "Relax, Captain. You're not in control anymore." Dana screamed, "Alan, who is that?" The cockpit became chaos, alarms, chairs moving, heavy breathing. The strange voice spoke again. "It's time they know the truth about Flight 219. Then the tape went silent. That name, Flight 219, froze everyone in the room. 3 years earlier, Captain Reeves had flown that flight. It made an emergency landing. 2 engineers died. The report blamed Reeves for pilot error. Was this man someone who blamed him? A ghost from the past? Or was it something darker? Airport cameras showed no one entered the cockpit except Reeves and Dana. No estovavai. No third person. Yet the voice was real, deep, steady, and cold. Experts checked the black box again. Thermal scans showed only 2 heat signatures in the cockpit. Still, the strange voice remained. Weeks later, officials released their report. Flight 306 crashed due to a mechanical problem during takeoff. But many investigators refused to believe it. One officer stayed behind late one night. He played the recording again alone in the dark office. Static filled the room. Then the voice whispered one last time, "You're not in control anymore." He paused the tape. His hands shook. He swore. He heard breathing behind him. But when he turned, no one was there. Some say Captain Reeves never forgave himself for Flight 219. Some say the guilt followed him into the air. Others believe something or someone wanted revenge. The black box of Flight 306 still sits in a sealed case. And no one dares to play it again. Because every time they do, the same whisper returns. "You're not in control anymore."